I'm not a star. Somebody lied, I got a pistol in.
How we doing today, guys? Back one more time for the Drake Ginza. These are my spoils of Cyber Monday and Black Friday. Just got them in just maybe 20-30 minutes ago. I'm gonna open them up. This is the new Drobo Mini with Thunderbolt and USB 3.0 and some good old goodies from Crucial.com. Got some really good deals on them. I mean, if you guys are techies, and I'm sure you are, if you're watching this video, then yeah, you seen the great deals that they had that past Monday. So if you was able to take advantage of those deals, congratulations, because it was some good shit going on that day. Alright, so first off, pretty neat. So the Drobo comes in this little neat carrying case. Kind of looks like a little MacBook Pro box or something. So that's pretty neat. Comes in a cool little carrying case. Let me get that out of here. Pretty lightweight for the most part. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be, and I'm getting this because I'm going to be using it while I'm in Japan, so this is going to be really good for me for my video editing. And speaking of video editing, apologize for the shitty quality because I have my camera in the shop right now getting cleaned, so I'm using this little pocket-sized point and shooter that belongs to fiance. So Drobo Mini. Now, I still paid full price for this thing. This thing was $649. Also, they dropped the price about 50 bucks like a day or two ago, which pissed me off. So, look what we have here, though. This is where I saved on some money. So these are the Crucial 256 gigabit M4 solid state drives. Newer drives from Crucial. 6 speeds. As a matter of fact, it's a SATA 3 drive, I know. And yeah, so I got 5 of them actually. I have 4 here because that's what I'm going to use in the Drobo. But I got a 5th one because I'm going to be using that to boot PC, boot Windows 7, and run games on my Retina MacBook Pro. And this baby here, 256 gigabyte mSata SSD. That's also going in the Drobo, which is something impressive that I thought that they added on there. And hell, I didn't know much about mSata before the Drobos, and I did my research. Thought it was pretty cool, so I'm gonna jump right on that. So 4 M4 Crucial solid state drives, 256 gigabit. I paid $150, maybe $170 per drive. So happy about that. If you guys had any better deals, let me know about that. So I might have got a shitty deal. So I'm gonna jump right into this Drobo Mini. As soon as I open it up, it's actually nice packaging as every other Drobo that I've owned. And I do have the Drobo 2, and I use that to boot my massive, if you've seen any of my other videos, I have a massive iTunes library that I boot from that thing. Look at that right there. Keep all this stuff safe. Alright, so beautiful packaging. Here is some instructions of some sort of how to use the Drobo. And of course, me having 4 SSDs in it with Thunderbolt and USB 3.0 is going to be sick. I'm going to pull this little thing off right here. And very nice packaging. And here, oh, that's pretty sweet. It comes with a Thunderbolt cable. Now that's pretty cool because one, it's color coded and it looks just like the Apple's model, and Apple's model is fucking $50. I own one, a cable that's fucking $50. It just makes no fucking sense, but I get a discount on them. But regardless of the fact, it's still a pretty expensive cable. With that, it comes with one that's pretty sweet, and a USB 3.0 cable. That is also the shit. So I'm all over this shit right now. I'm like in love with this thing. This I'm not so hot about. I was hoping this wasn't going to be a thing. the actual power unit. And I can understand that this thing needs to be powered, but I was hoping that the Thunderbolt, maybe USB 3.0, mostly the Thunderbolt would be able to power this thing, but it's not as big as the brick from my Drobo 2, but still a bit inconvenient. I'm not sure yet, and I haven't done any test runs as of yet, of course, to see if it can power without this damn thing. But 50 to 60 hertz, 12 volt DC output, we'll see. So those are the contents for the most part, and here we go, the big old enchilada. Comes in a nice satin cover. I thought it was a bag and I was almost happy, but it's actually just a cover. Okay, so right off, I love the feel of this thing. Now this thing's mini compared to all the other Drobos, sorry about that, but it's not so mini. And I'm a big guy and I have big hands, and this thing is actually, it's got a little weight to it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It does have some weight to it. And right here on the back, you see the USB 3.0 input here. That's a reset button right there to reset the device. This is your own power button here. This is where the power outlet would go, and plus the dual Thunderbolt ports, so you can daisy chain this bad boy with your Thunderbolt displays or other Thunderbolt peripherals. I have a Thunderbolt GoFlex drive from Seagate, so I'm definitely going to be utilizing that. Dual fans, which is pretty cool. That's pretty freaking awesome. But hell, SSDs ain't gonna be heating up like that anyway. A Kensington lock slot here, so if you got a lock chain, you wanna lock that bad boy to your desk, boom, there you go. And I am definitely gonna be using that now. My backpack that I'm gonna be using while I'm in Japan is decently sized. This is still a lot bigger than what I expected it to be, considering I'm just putting 4 small ass 2.5 inch solid state drives in there. So this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Read first. Fuck that. So this thing's magnetized, goes right back on there. So boom, that's all cool. And right around here, these are separate lights, 4 separate lights that indicate, they will give you the indication. If they're green, your drives are good. If they're yellow or orange, that means your drives are filling up and it's time to pull one out and slap another one in there. Or if they're red, that means that drive is failing or blinking red. Well, if it's red, it's failed. If it's blinking red, it's failing, and you need to get that thing taken care of. But of course, the Drobo will automatically allocate any data on the disk that is going bad to the security zone that it reserves on your drives, and that way you can rebuild it into the new drive that you would put in there. Right here, it's a progress bar, and unlike the other Drobos, these have a bunch of little dots going at the bottom. This thing's a progressive bar, so as you fill it up, the longer that blue bar fills up, which I think is pretty fucking slick. So right on in there, you got 4 slots for SSDs. Simple as it goes. You just fucking slap them in there. Down here on the bottom is where the mSata will be going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slap these motherfuckers on in there, because you know what? I'm gonna be on this thing all day tonight. There's a lot of videos from when I was in Tokyo last time that I want to get edited out. So yeah, I'm gonna be all on that. And I never did edit those videos, and I mean it's hours upon hours of video that I have to edit, and then I'm gonna post it on YouTube of my trip in Tokyo. I'll be moving to Tokyo soon too. That's why I need this Drobo, because I only have a 256 SSD in my Retina MacBook Pro. Oh shit! Epic fail. Cool. Only lost 1 Drobo. No, I mean SSD. Got it. So, yeah, only 256 gigabytes. So I definitely needed this. Now, Otherworld Computing does have an upgrade for my drive, but I ain't gonna